My client is getting a soak off today, so I decided to come on here and, talk and give y'all some tips. I know for a fact as a beginner, we always, I know for sure, I shied away from a soak off because it's like, girl, I did not know what I was doing. I didn't want to burn my client when I was drilling all the product off. My soak offs used to take like an hour, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do to be able to soak off my client's nails in less than 25 minutes. So for starters, I already had clipped my client's nails down off camera. You can clip them down. Just make sure that you're not clipping any of their natural nails underneath, so you can flip their hand over and figure out where to cut the nail at. And then as you see right now, I'm just drilling off or drilling down as much of the product as I can. The drill bit that I'm using is a extra coarse tornado bit from Pana. Got it from Amazon. It was literally like $10. Obviously it's going to be linked in the description box if you guys want to cop that. Gonna go ahead and give y'all just a few little tips and tricks as y'all watch me debulk this nail for this soak off. First and foremost, please make sure that you are gripping your client's finger pretty tight. You're going to be doing a lot of drilling for an extended period of time, and you do not want this drill bit to slip. Especially considering that right now, as y'all are watching this video, my drill bit is at a 23 RPM. That is pretty high. So if that touches the client's skin, it's gonna burn. It's gonna hurt a little bit, okay? You don't want to hurt your client. So make sure that you're holding their nail really, really tight. And also make sure that you're going at a speed of at least an 18 or higher. I use anything between a 22 and a 25 to debulk the nails for a soak off. But while you're using your drill that high, you want to make sure that you have control. So make sure that finger is gripped really tight. Also, if you look at the pinky on my right hand, I'm anchoring it kind of on or resting it on my left hand. That also gives some stability as well, so that your drill bit is not flipping and slipping and sliding all over the place. Another tip for debulking the nail is to make sure that your drill bit is moving constantly from left to right, up and down, all around the nail. Do not keep the drill bit in one spot for too long, because it will cause heat to your client and it will make them very, very uncomfortable. So I'm moving the nail around in different directions, moving the drill bit around in different directions. You can even touch the nail with the hand that is not have a glove on it, to touch the nail and see, is it hot? You could take like a little break or whatever the case may be. But I'm moving quickly and moving in different directions to not create heat spikes. Also, I am not applying that much pressure to the nail either. The reason why your drill is high is that so you don't have to use pressure. You should not be pressing down. You should be gliding and sliding over the nail, okay? Do not press down too hard. Let the drill do the work for you. So if you look at the nails that I've already debulked, they are thin, like super, super thin, to the point where it's basically like I'm pretty much looking at the natural nail. That is exactly how you want it to look. You want to get it as thin as possible, because that will cut down your soak off time. Also underneath there is a dust collector. This one I got from Young Nails, but you can get any type of cheaper dust collector off of Amazon. I have one or two, I think, in my storefront. I will link them below as well. And then I also put this one that I got from Young Nails. It is a little pricey, but if you want to get it, it is a really good dust collector as well. When you are doing soak offs, there's going to be dust everywhere, and if you don't want to use a dust collector, at least put a towel underneath, and that will help catch a lot of the dust, because you do not want to inhale that. All right, and always also wear a mask. All right, I have talked enough. I'm gonna just shut my mouth until we get to the next step, but y'all can just watch me debulk the rest of this pointer finger and the thumb, and then I'll be back. I just wanted to get on here and say, I don't know what I be thinking when I be doing application, but the thumbs always take me the longest to debulk. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I be adding too much product. I don't know if I be making them thick. I don't know what it is, but girl, it takes so long for me to debulk thumbs every single time.
Can't focus on me. Baby, can you focus?
Alright, so after I debulk the thumb, I do go back in with my drill bit and just try to get them a little bit more thinner, and just making sure I'm not burning my client or getting too close to the natural nail plate. But I just try to get it, like I said, as thin as possible. Alright, so here goes the next step, which is actually soaking the nails off. I got these little bowls off of Amazon. You can also get them off of Shein. I just placed some boiling water in the bottom, some really, really hot water in the bottom of the tray. I put the top of the tray on, and then I put acetone in the top, and they can kind of like stick their fingers into the slots to soak the nails off. Now, after each soak off, I do clean and disinfect these and soak them in barbicide as well, which can be a little strenuous. It can be a little tedious. That's why a lot of people use like the foil and the wraps, but I just don't think it's quick enough using the foil and the cotton balls, so I use these. I do put cuticle oil over my client's skin and over the cuticles, because it kind of just stops them from being like all ashy and dry and crackly when they come out of that acetone. While the left hand is soaking, I go ahead and debulk the right hand. I did that off of camera, and as soon as I'm done debulking the right hand, I go in and I start scraping all of the acrylic off of the left hand while the right hand is soaking. And that's just a way to cut down on your soak off time as well. Soak one hand while you're working on the other. So as y'all can see, it's only probably been about 10 minutes and the acrylic is literally falling right off. Also pay attention to how it's flaking off. It's not gooey or sticky or anything like that, because I only use EMA monomer, period. And if you notice, I'm not digging into my client's nails, so she does still have a little bit of acrylic left over, so I'm gonna put her back into the acetone, and then when she comes back out, I can get all of the acetone, not the acetone, what is it called, the acrylic off. And once everything is off, y'all, you can go in and prep like normal. I like to clip the length of the nails down first. And yes, I'm using a nipper to clip her nails. I don't recommend this, but it works just the same. I just didn't have any clippers on hand at the time that were clean and disinfected and ready to go, so I decided to use the nippers. And honestly, from this point on, I'm literally just prepping like normal, so y'all can watch me go ahead and prep her nails. And that's it, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.
So cozy.
deny you. Please don't deny me. Treat me like this. If you wonder if I hate you, say of you to make me feel just like.
I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find, give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart. Find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find, give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.